What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around. You don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now, let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer received their electric bike this morning and immediately charged the battery, even though it seemed to arrive fully charged. So far, our reviewer is absolutely thrilled with it, stating that it perfectly matches their needs. Living in a hilly area, even short bike rides on a traditional bicycle could be exhausting. The assisted mode makes riding significantly more enjoyable, allowing for exercise without being completely drained before even reaching their destination. The client mentions using the assist for steeper hills and turning it off for the flatter portions of their ride. They were surprised to find themselves having traveled over 12 miles on the first day without realizing the distance. The only reason this electric bike didn't receive a perfect score is due to the poorly written instructions. While the bike comes mostly assembled, the provided guidance is inconsistent with the actual assembly process and overall lacking in clarity. Specifically, the instructions completely fail to mention how to operate the front headlamp. For those encountering this issue, our reviewer kindly shares the solution. With the battery and bike power on, press and hold the plus sign for 3 seconds to turn the light on or off. Another helpful tip shared is that the assisted power engages as soon as you begin pedaling in any of the assist modes, which can be a bit surprising initially. Finally, our reviewer clarified the meter operation. When the bike is turned on, it defaults to the low assist mode. Pressing the plus button cycles through medium and high assist levels. Pressing the minus button while in low mode turns off all assist, switching the bike to fully electric operation. Aside from the inadequate instructions, the reviewer finds the electric bike itself to be excellent.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer initially had a very frustrating experience with this electric bike. After only 2 weeks of use, the control panel started malfunctioning, rendering the motor useless. To make matters worse, attempting a return through Amazon proved impractical due to exorbitant shipping costs that exceeded the bike's price. The first impression was definitively negative, and a warning was issued against purchasing it. However, the situation improved significantly. The seller, accessible through Amazon messaging, stepped up and took action to resolve the issue. They identified the faulty component as the meter, the control panel, and arranged for replacement. Our reviewer noted the bike itself seemed sturdy and well built, which was a point in its favor. Following this intervention, the reviewer updated their feedback. The replacement meter, though taking a month to arrive, ultimately fixed the problem. The repair was simple, involving just a single screw and a wire connection. The bike functioned well afterward, and the seller offered a partial refund to compensate for the inconvenience and shipping delays. While they retained a 3-star rating, this was mainly because the parts warehouse took an unreasonably long time to ship the replacement. Unfortunately, the positive streak didn't last. After about 5 months, the motor failed again. This time the main computer required replacement, another straightforward repair, but again plagued by slow part delivery over a month. The reviewer conceded that the bike is enjoyable when it's working, but the difficulty in obtaining repair parts in the US remained a significant drawback. Despite these challenges, the service team has been responsive and helpful, including proactive notification about stocking parts in New Jersey for faster future repairs. Despite some electronic control issues and slow repair times, the core construction quality is excellent.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer, a seasoned cyclist of 76 years, shares their experience with this scooter, having ridden bikes since childhood and owning a variety of brands over the years. Having previously owned a different electric scooter model and put thousands of miles on it, our reviewer recently decided to upgrade to 2 new e-bikes, one for themselves and one for their spouse. They settled on this particular step-through model, choosing different colors for each. The assembly process was surprisingly straightforward. This client mentions that with the help of a helpful YouTube video, each bike took around 2 hours to unbox and assemble. The reviewer was particularly impressed by the quality of the engineering, noting a significant difference compared to older bikes they've owned. All necessary parts were included, featuring stainless steel screws and perfectly cut threads, ensuring a seamless fit during assembly. While the front wheel mounting might require some assistance, this reviewer, with the aid of a winch in their garage, found a solution. The lighter weight of this scooter, especially with the battery removed, makes it easier to lift and manage. Initially hesitant about the saddle shape, which seemed designed for women, they found it surprisingly comfortable during rides. After putting around 50 miles on each bike, our reviewer reports no issues encountered. Using the lowest pedal assist level, the battery only drained to about half after those 50 miles. They've even adapted an old trailer for transporting the bikes with their hybrid car. Overall, this client expresses great satisfaction with their purchase and wholeheartedly recommends this specific model to anyone looking to start their own electric bike adventure.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.